Education Minister Heng Swee Keat said on Tuesday that a strong core of Singapore workers was needed for a vibrant economy and that core labour pool must be supplemented by skilled foreigners.
It has to be a Singaporeans plus strategy. What do I mean by that? First, in every of these key areas, you need a strong Singaporean core. So first, a strong Singaporean core. Now, what are the other plus? The second plus is that we have to augment with skilled foreigners. The entry of foreign workers in recent years have been rapid and it causes discomfort. MOM has been cutting back. But I'm glad that most Singaporeans accept that we need to augment our labour force and our population with people from all over the world. Our population is aging. And that if we are able to do that, not only do we solve the aging population problems, but I think you create a different Singapore. You create what I mentioned earlier about a little beacon, where people from all over the world can interact with Singaporeans in an easy way, and where we can do the third thing, the third plus, or the second plus, which is that it allows us to collaborate with the world.
Mr. Heng addressed more than 300 students from Singapore Management University and said they must prepare themselves for the times ahead.
I think the global financial crisis will continue to linger, and there's no guarantee that the economy will continue to grow strongly globally. For the first time, you have the world's biggest economy that is mired in a very deep financial crisis. The Europeans have a very big problem to deal with the sovereign debt. And at the same time, geopolitical situation is not certain on possible Iranian ban of oil exports. And if that happens, if oil prices go up, we're going to have a very bad problem of high inflation and stagnant growth. Not a good prospect at all. And all this, for those of you who are graduating, I'm not trying to be a dampener on this, but I say that we have to be mentally prepared that there will be good times and there will be bad times, and it's not a given.
One concern which Mr. Heng brought up is the perception that Singaporean students lack drive and confidence.
He said that the students, that he would like to see a lot more drive. Of several of them. Now, another key quality, confidence, and a willingness to venture out of a comfort zone. One CEO told me a few years ago of his experience in trying to promote a Singapore worker versus someone in his home country in Europe. He said he had such a shocking experience because when he was in Europe, every time he called up somebody and said, I'd like you to try a new job, and I'd like you to take on a higher responsibility and all that. The question that the staff will ask is, what sort of training will I get? How do you help me succeed? What do I do? And so on. He said he was so shocked. He approached this Singapore staff and he asked, what if I fail? Do I still get a job? Is there some support system? Do I get retrenchment benefits? Do I get back to my old job? Now, I don't know whether things have improved, but again, I was surprised that the CEOs I met today and yesterday said that this thing about confidence, about getting out of our comfort zone, is a very key thing.
Among the issues Mr. Heng tackled at SMU's Apolitical Forum was the value of a degree and questions on social inequality and mobility.
Let me make 3 points. First, the value really, as I said, goes beyond the economic value. Second, even if you look at it purely as an economic value, there is a certain, what I'll call a network effect. The bigger your talent pool, the more you attract jobs to Singapore. Singapore has become a very important arbitration center for Islamic financial contracts. The reason? We have a critical mass of lawyers, a critical mass of accountants, a critical mass of bankers, high quality. So, quality begets quality.
Watch our other clips to find out what the Education Minister said about social inequality and other issues affecting Singaporean students.